Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are well. Thanks so much for stopping by again. Please subscribe to my channel so you guys don't miss out on any content. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about a more serious topic, and this video relates to the lifestyle content on my channel. Today's video is going to be a lot more serious, and it is very important that I discuss this issue with you guys. I believe timing is everything, so I've put off this video for a while and wanted you guys to know more about me. If you haven't already done so, check out my Snapchat Q&A video right here, and this will give you more information about me as a person so you guys can understand what this video is in regards to. So today guys, I want to talk to you about rheumatoid arthritis, or RA for short. I'm going to go over the causes, the long-term effects, side effects as well, and treatments. This week is National Rheumatoid Arthritis Week from the 13th of June to the 19th, and I've teamed up with the National Rheumatoid Arthritis Society to bring awareness about this illness. The disease is very common amongst young people, young adults, so I thought it would be very important to reach out to my subscribers, which are mainly younger people, and encourage an early diagnosis. If you've recently been diagnosed with RA, or you know someone who is affected by the illness, there's an app that's very helpful that you can download from the App Store. So the app works as a management tool to help monitor your rheumatoid arthritis. For example, how well you feel today, if you feel poorly, if you have stiffness in your joints. I really like this app because there's an assessment calculator that allows you to measure your symptoms throughout the day. So if you're feeling stiffness, fatigue or tenderness, it allows you to monitor your progress throughout the day. There is a health diary on the app, which is very useful, and you can also take a picture of your swollen joints and send them over to the healthcare professional for review. So the app will allow you to stay one step ahead of your rheumatoid arthritis. The app is completely free, and you guys can also download it from the NRAS website. I'll put all the information in the description box. Just to clarify what rheumatoid arthritis is, it's an autoimmune disease that causes swelling within your joints. This means that your immune system starts to attack your body's own tissues rather than the germs and bacteria it's supposed to fight. Inflammation normally dies down quickly, but in patients who have rheumatoid arthritis, their illness can become quite chronic. Rheumatoid arthritis is the second most common arthritis here in the UK. The main symptoms of RA are joint pain, tenderness and swelling, and if left untreated it can become quite chronic. I was diagnosed in 2009, and before that I had no idea that I had rheumatoid arthritis, let alone did I even imagine that a form of arthritis would be associated with myself. Before I was diagnosed with RA, I used to wake up feeling stiff and tender, and I had no idea what the cause was. I was in university at the time, and I just assumed the reason why I was feeling so much pain in my hands was because I was constantly typing on the laptop just to finish my essays and assignments and stuff like that. So I thought that was the main reason why my fingers and my hands and wrists were hurting. So after that I was referred to a rheumatologist who carried out a CRP, which is a C-reactive protein test, and from there they could determine how strong my rheumatoid arthritis was. At the time I had a lot of swelling around my joints because it was left untreated for a while, and after the test results I was told that I did have seropositive rheumatoid arthritis. Coming to terms with the fact that you have a long-term illness that is a chronic illness and that could even leave you crippled was very hard to come to terms with. Rheumatoid arthritis causes inflammation in the synovium. It's similar to having a cut or wound. Picture it being on your leg and it's red and swollen and it hurts extremely. That's the same sort of pain that rheumatoid arthritis patients have. Because of the extreme flow of blood in that area, it may feel very warm and tender. But these are the reasons why rheumatoid arthritis hurts so much. It's because the blood has rushed to one point and it's made it very inflamed. I'm no health professional, but I can explain to you from my own experience what rheumatoid arthritis is and how it has affected my life. In patients such as myself who have RA, there is little synovium fluid around the joints. So the joints are here and both are rubbing together because we don't have a lot of fluid around this part, which causes a lot of swelling on the knuckles. So what usually causes extreme pain is the fact that our joints are swollen and the capsule that covers the joints have been stretched by the swelling. This usually means that the capsule or the synovium fluid can't hold your joints in place and it starts to rub So if the rubbing is left untreated for a long time, it becomes chronic, and it can definitely ruin your tendons around your joints and cause deformity. So in an RA patient, this is called a flare-up. This is literally inflammation around our joints which causes extreme pain. Just to give some more statistics, rheumatoid arthritis affects more than 400,000 people here in the UK alone. So it's important to raise more awareness about this, because oftentimes when I speak to people and I tell them that I have rheumatoid arthritis, they literally are very shocked and they're like, wow, you're so young, you shouldn't have arthritis, wow. They are not educated, or maybe they've heard of rheumatoid arthritis, but they just didn't really associate rheumatoid arthritis with younger people. So it's so important to speak about this topic so that it's widespread. So most people will be able to understand, or, you know, if you've got someone else in your family who has rheumatoid arthritis, you would understand better ways on how you can help with their condition. The sad thing about this is that we don't actually know what causes RA. Some people say it's due to the weather conditions. I mean, we are living in the UK and it is very cold more time than it is hot. So that could be one element. I mean, I've heard that it could be hereditary also, but in my case, I don't have anybody in my family who has RA. So it leaves me pondering as to where I may have contracted this illness from. Rheumatoid arthritis is a progressive disease. It starts off quite slowly, where you might feel a bit of pain here and there in the mornings when you wake up, and then gradually it develops if left untreated. So the most common places where rheumatoid arthritis affects people are on the wrists, the fingers, the balls of your feet, your knees, and also your shoulders, I would say, possibly neck and back as well. It's an extremely painful illness and it can really limit your daily activities. You may feel pain even when trying to get dressed and you have to put your arms up or put on your bra or bend down to tie your shoelaces. Just common things like that can really deter your mood and leave you quite emotional. So it's important that you have a support system around you. There are times when you wake up and you're so stiff and you just feel like you can't get out of bed, and it's very emotional for someone who's so active, and all of a sudden you feel like you're crippled almost, like you know, you can't turn your left, you can't turn right, you can't really hold things because your fingers are swollen and your grip is so bad, and it becomes so overwhelming at times. And it's so important to be able to stay on track and control your disease and not allow your disease to control you. If anyone can identify with the symptoms that I've spoken about, it's so important to speak with your GP, because they can refer you for a blood test or perhaps an x-ray or scan, just to determine, not saying it is rheumatoid arthritis, but just to determine why you may feel these symptoms. Although there is no cure for rheumatoid arthritis, there are treatments available that can help slow down the progression of the disease. I've been on a list of medications, and if I was to start naming each medication, we'll be here for so long, because my body had reacted to medications in a different way and I had really bad side effects to some. So they had to keep changing over the past few years, and I have a list of medications that I've taken. The most common medications that you may start off on will be something like naproxen or ibuprofen. Those two are anti-inflammatory drugs which help with the swelling of the joints. There are also disease-modifying rheumatic drugs such as methotrexate, sulfasalazine, hydrochloroquine. I've been on all three of those. Many of these drugs affect your immune system. They seriously bring your immune system down. I'm so susceptible to colds and flus, runny nose, itchy eyes. I mean, it just comes with the territory, you know. It's like a catch-22. You know you're gonna get these symptoms anyway, but you have to take something because your rheumatoid arthritis will become chronic at one stage. So it's like, what do you do? So for me, I mean, I would rather take a short-term loss for a long-term gain, and I take these medications because I need to treat my disease. Not only are there drugs available, obviously there is physiotherapy, which I used to attend, and it actually did help me with exercising routines that I could do at home. Also hydrotherapy, I've yet to try that. That's within a warm pool. It's like a whirlpool, I've heard, and you sit on a chair and you're lowered into the pool, and the warm water is supposed to help with the flow of your blood. If anyone needs further information, please go to the NRAS website. It's got all the information, the background history about the illness, the treatments, the causes. Just everything that you may need to know about rheumatoid arthritis. All the information is listed there. You can also participate within groups and forums just to get some idea about how other people with RA are living. If you guys would like to bring more awareness about rheumatoid arthritis and show your support, you can go on the NRAS website. You can show your support by donating to the charity or buying a wristband to bring awareness about rheumatoid arthritis. There is other merchandise available on the website, but this seems to be the most popular. The wristband, which is just easy to wear, it's rubber, and it shows your affiliation with rheumatoid arthritis. I will put links to all the information that I am discussing in this video in the description box so you guys can find it more easier and it's more accessible to you. Thank you so much for stopping by, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video and you can take a lot of information away from it. Please don't forget to subscribe, it's free so you guys don't miss out on my content. Add me on Snapchat, which is Iamshe8 for daily vlogs, and also add me on Instagram, which is Iam_she1. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!